So what are your thoughts after yesterday's win, last night's?
You know, sometimes in this league you take the win, but we didn't play well. You know, from the beginning, they didn't feel us defensively. You know, we have a lot of principles that we stick to on both sides of the ball. And defensively, one of the things that we talk about is being physical without fouling. At times we were physical, i.e. the 35 free throw attempts or whatever they had, but it wasn't in the right way. Our tone from the beginning was not who we are. Our ball pressure wasn't quite there, and you know we gave up middle too much. We didn't finish plays, and you know, again, whether we lose or we win, those are still the things I'm looking for on the defensive side of the floor. And then our pace was really sporadic. You know, we've been playing with good. The first two games we played with great pace, getting to the corners. Our cuts were hard and stuff like that for the most part. Our pace wasn't good, except for in spurts, like the last 3 minutes of the first half. Man, that ball was humming. The bodies were moving. It was beautiful basketball to watch offensively, and then our spacing wasn't good. And that was part of our 23 turnovers. And you know, you could turn the ball over, and if it's a live turnover, you're going to get hurt the other way. And we had too many of those. That's why I scored 33 points off our 23 turnovers. You know, so there were some good things, but you know, I'll take the win and learn in the win. But we did not play well.
Any thoughts on why you saw a step back in those areas?
No, you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because their guys didn't play. Maybe it's because we're on the road in Phoenix. I don't know why yet, but I know we didn't do it to the level that we hope to and expect to every time I step on the court.
Coach, are you concerned about the free throw shooting these last 3 games? You're shooting around 64, 65%. I think you're 46 to 61 at this point. Those numbers should be a little higher, even in preseason.
I'd love for them to be higher. I have too many other concerns right now after watching last night's game. I think we have good enough shooters to where the free throws will come. You know, hopefully, I'm not going to wood, but right now that's not my main focus.
You guys
Coach,
played
I want to
really.
ask you about Coach O, Team Nigeria.
Yeah.
He's had the chance to shadow you and your staff this preseason. Can you talk a little bit about what the importance of that is for him and what it means to you to help mentor the next generation of coaches?
Well, it means a lot. You know, obviously, with them coming from Nigeria, you know, I have a lot of love for the people there, a lot of love for the country. I've obviously worked as their coach for a while now, and so to help try to develop basketball over there, whether it's me being over there, me coaching their team, or bringing in a guy like Coach Ogu, who coaches over there so he can shadow, learn, and grow, and then take what he learns here back to Nigeria. You know, there's a feel-good thing inside of me that makes this thing go, and so I'm excited. I'm excited he's here. I feel like he's having a good time. He's learning a lot, and hopefully he'll be able to take that back to Nigeria and continue to grow the game of basketball, which is what we all should be trying to do.
On the personnel front, it looked like Kevin wasn't practicing. He was just in like street clothes, it looked like. Was anything going on with that?
He did not practice. Oh, my bad. You can see he's shooting out there now, so he's not in street clothes. But what was wrong with him?
Yeah, ankle soreness.
Yeah, ankle soreness.
It's just maybe what goes into just the decision that went into the 2 cuts that you made.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You know, this is probably, you know, the worst part of the job is when you have to release guys, especially good guys that have worked their tail off, and they could just as easily be on this team. And you know, you talk about Kent Bazemore and Quinn Cook, and they're fantastic human beings, and they had a good camp. But it just comes down to we have to make a decision at some point. And they were the decision we made last night.
Last 2 guys.
How about Malik Monk? He's a playmaker for the squad. He has the ball a lot in his hands. You know, that's something that you expect from him because he can make some things happen out there.
We feel like we got a lot of guys like that, but hopefully at the end of the day, our offense will play make for all of us. I don't want to get to a point where a guy is catching and isolating and dribble, just to make a play for others, because then you got a lot of standing. The defense is set, watching, loading to the ball. So his playmaking skills are obviously pretty good, and they're going to come in handy at times. But we want him, just as well as everybody else, to continue to get their shots through offense. I think you guys seen in the first 2 games, when that happens, he gets some pretty good, easy looks, shots that maybe you can make. Well,
I'll make them.
okay.
I'll make them.
I like that. You can play for me because I like that confidence.
Is there anything?
I like to play
I know
defense.
the first 2 games went pretty smooth.
Is it what?
The first 2 games went pretty smoothly. Is there anything you could benefit from when your starters are kind of struggling, kind of facing the adversity? Could that be good to show on film sometimes? Can you take something good from the bad?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, you can always. Sometimes you take a loss and you're okay with the loss, but most times in this league, because wins are so hard to come by, you rather teach and build from a win. So it's not that, oh man, we sucked last night. No, we weren't good. We made mistakes, so let's grow from the mistakes. So there's always teaching going on. You guys just asked me what I thought about the game, and it was a crappy game.
Can you tell us anything about KZ last night and the decision not to play him?
Yeah, I just wanted to give other guys an opportunity. I wanted to give Trey an opportunity to start with the starters at the beginning of the game in the second half. I personally know what KZ brings to the table and what he can do for us, and so I just wanted to make sure that others had an opportunity to be able to see other guys out there and stay KZ.
All right, that's it. Jake